Hi, Phil Stotter here, inventor of Moflex. I'm going to take you through the simple 5-minute prep work on the Moflex. It takes you through the 7 basic fundamental movements that we use when we get up in the morning to get ready for our day, before our run, before our sporting event like golf, whether it's doing therapy, you name it, this is the prep that you should be doing every day for your foot and ankle. Let's go through it. First thing we're going to do is stance. We're going to approach the Moflex, put the balls of our feet on the first tier so that the toes are just touching the next tier. Hold that position, get your hips lined up, stand nice and straight, and we're going to count for 15 seconds. We're going to hold this position, keeping our hips lined up, keeping the inside and outside balls of our feet nice and impacting so that we're getting a good arch position between the balls of the feet and our heel. Holding that for a few more seconds here, and that's the stance part. Next, we're going to go into gait. We're going to take it through our different phases of gait, going from loading, bringing our foot back on, holding that position for 5 to 10 seconds, holding it there, holding our body straight. After that 10 seconds, we're going to go into mid stance, holding that position, keeping that heel down in the back, keeping the ball of the foot in its contact position, foot on top, holding the body nice and straight. After 10 seconds, we're going to go now into what's called terminal. Coming down the other side of the Moflex, splitting the body in half between the top of the Moflex. We're going to hold this position again for about 10 seconds. Again, that back foot is holding its position just like when we started in that loading phase. Finally, we're going to go into a pre-swing phase, bringing the foot down in front, contacting first with the heel, then the whole foot, holding that position, keeping that heel down in the back, keeping those hips lined up. You don't want to lean that out. You're holding this stretch position. This is dynamic stretch, working that arch, working that ankle, and then we're going to step through. Let's repeat it with the other foot. We're going to go with the other foot, place it down to our loading position. We're going to bring then, after 10 seconds, up onto mid stance, holding that position nice and straight. Again, this is dynamic stretch reflex. We're getting that arch working, we're getting that foot reacting from the toe all the way up the posterior chain. Into terminal, holding that position, splitting that body, nice and straight. After 10 seconds, let's drop that heel, let's step through. We're holding that position, that heel still contacting, most of my weight's in the balls of the foot now, and then we're going to step through. So going through those first 2, now we're going to go into hinging. Again, lining up like we did stance, with our toe on the second tier, balls of the feet on the first tier, head up, shoulders back, hips straight, knees slightly bent. We're going to rock back. And in that dorsal flex position of those feet, it allows us to come back and reach and back up. We're going to go through this 15 times and coming back up, going down through it, and then back up. Finally, we're going to go into a squatting position. So from hinge, still same stance. We're going to bring our hips back, arms out. Let's squat down, keeping the back arch slightly, and then back up. My feet are working hard. My body's working hard. I'm holding that posterior position. Nice and perfect angles. Again, 15 reps. From here, we're going to go into rotation. Arms out, turning away. Shifting my weight to the right foot, coming with my weight to the left foot, and back. We're going to a split stance stretch, bringing the foot back over, going out to the right side, back to the left side, and back. Then switching the other side, bringing that foot out and down, stretching out to that side, rotating out to this side, and then back. Then finally, for our prep, going through a full kinetic chain, bringing our arms over our head, out in front, pulling in, going back out, and then back up again. Again, everything is 15 reps or 15 seconds, whether you're prepping, whether you're doing physical therapy, whatever it is that you're doing, this is the prep work that all the pros do, all the top professionals do, and all the individuals and thousands of users of Moflex.